Water is the necessity to live and to be able to have life. It flows through our body. It gives us the ability to survive. And if we're not careful, we're going to destroy ourselves. Now, our oral history tells us that the earth destroyed itself and replenished itself all over again. We have a flood in our oral history, similar to that in the Bible. And that is where everything, all living things, was wiped out and everything was renewed. And then about 20,000, 15,000 years ago, we had the ice. The ice is also a cleansing time. As human beings, our responsibility to have a world to pass down to the next generation is a very high responsibility, because if we don't, the earth is going to just replenish itself again. It's going to destroy all life, and it's just going to replenish itself and start over from scratch. Now, when we teach our young people, we ask that we teach them good values, good standards, so that they grow up to be good people. And if you're able to accomplish that, you've done your role as parent. If your child's educated, if they're good in athletics, then that's gravy, that's bonus. But our role as parents is to give the children good values and standards so that they can respect all living things, they can respect themselves, and they can respect each other. It's like my late father's analogy, and you can see this analogy in the South Health campus. They honored him with this analogy. At the opening of the hospital, we had all the denominations bless the hospital site, and he was the last one to bless it. And he said, when I look at all the spiritual denomination leaders here, it reminds me of a teepee without its cover. Every pole represents every denomination on earth. They all go straight up to Creator, our beliefs, but just like those poles touch, we're all similar, that we want to be good people, humble people. So we never question what makes a person humble, because our prayers and our beliefs continue straight up to Creator. Then I asked him, Dad, who's the religious beliefs on the ears? Because they don't actually touch the rest of the poles. And without hesitation, he said, that's business and government. Business and government are like those poles that protect us from smoking. So if business and government is not doing their job, we're all up in smoke. And that's our responsibility, those ear poles, business and government. We got to balance our existence with the natural laws in order to survive. We have various ceremonial practices, and some are dedicated to things like the river. And long ago, when we would cross a big body of water, whether it's a lake or a big river, a lot of times the woman would carry the safe crossing song and perform that before they actually cross the river, so that everyone's crossing is safe. And those were responsibilities of certain rights that the women had acquired and were given the rights to do and protect our people in those circumstances.